The Bible contains several verses that mention the second coming of God, which is often associated with the return of Jesus Christ. One of the key passages that references this event is found in the New Testament, specifically in the book of Matthew 24:36-44, NIV. But about that day or hour no one knows, not even the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father. As it was in the days of Noah, so it will be at the coming of the Son of Man. For in the days before the flood, people were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, up to the day Noah entered the ark, and they knew nothing about what would happen until the flood came and took them all away. That is how it will be at the coming of the Son of Man. 2 men will be in the field, one will be taken and the other left. 2 women will be grinding with a hand mill, one will be taken and the other left. Therefore keep watch, because you do not know on what day your Lord will come. This passage highlights the uncertainty of the exact time of Jesus' return, emphasizing the need for believers to remain vigilant and prepared for the event. The Bible contains other references to the second coming in various books, but this passage from Matthew is one of the most well-known. Question: what are your beliefs or thoughts about the concept of the second coming of Jesus Christ or any other eschatological event mentioned in religious texts? Feel free to share your perspective. In the heart of the Middle East, where the echoes of ancient prophecies intertwine with the harsh realities of modern conflict, the war in Israel reveals itself as a complex tapestry of history, darkness, and hope. Join me on a journey as we unravel the enigmatic truths that shroud this enduring struggle and explore its potential prophetic significance in the tumultuous world of today. This conversation is without any slides, images, or videos. Let's begin this enlightening journey together as we explore our discussion for today: the war in Israel, the final prophecy, and current events. In the turbulent landscape of global geopolitics, few regions are as contentious and fraught with history as the land of Israel. From ancient biblical prophecies to modern-day conflicts, this tiny piece of the Middle East continues to captivate the world's attention. As I delve into the intricacies of the war in Israel, the dark truths that underlie it, and the prophetic significance, I am compelled to explore how current events shape our understanding of this complex issue. The war in Israel. The history of the war in Israel is a saga of violence, sorrow, and unresolved disputes. Over the decades, this ongoing conflict has evolved, leading to numerous wars and countless lives lost. As I reflect on the current state of affairs, it becomes apparent that the seeds of this conflict were sown long ago, in biblical times. One must acknowledge this region's deep-rooted historical and religious significance before discussing the war in Israel. The Bible, one of the world's most revered texts, offers insights into Israel's past, present, and potential future. Prophetic significance. The Bible contains many prophecies related to Israel, some of which are central to understanding the war and its dark truth. One such prophecy is found in the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel 37:21-22 states, "I will take the Israelites out of the nations where they have gone. I will gather them from all around and bring them back into their land. I will make them one nation in the land, on the mountains of Israel." This prophecy has long been a source of inspiration for those who advocate for the return of Jewish people to their ancestral homeland. It was pivotal in establishing the modern state of Israel in 1948. However, this return was not without its consequences, as it ignited a series of conflicts that continue today. Dark truths. The dark truths surrounding the war in Israel are complex and deeply entrenched. One cannot discuss these issues without acknowledging the pain and suffering experienced by both Israelis and Palestinians. While many narratives exist, each with its own set of truths, it is crucial to understand the multifaceted nature of this conflict. The ongoing struggle for land, resources and recognition has led to a cycle of violence that seems unbreakable. The shadow of the Holocaust looms large, instilling in Jewish communities a deep-seated fear and determination to secure a homeland. Conversely, the Nakba catastrophe of 1948 resulted in mass displacement and profound suffering for Palestinians. The situation remains dreary, with no clear resolution in sight. While some seek to address these dark truths through diplomacy, others advocate for more aggressive means. The world watches as the conflict unfolds, grappling with the ethical implications of supporting one side or the other. Current events. Periodic flare-ups of violence between Israelis and Palestinians marked the situation in Israel. The root causes, such as land disputes, resource access, and competing national identities, remained deeply entrenched. It is imperative to explore the current events and see how they have evolved since then. One significant development is the change in leadership. The Israeli political landscape saw a shift with the departure of Benjamin Netanyahu, who had been in power for over a decade, and the rise of Naftali Bennett as the new prime minister. This change brought opportunities and challenges as leaders approached the conflict with varying perspectives. The Palestinian territories remain divided, with the West Bank under the control of the Palestinian Authority and the Gaza Strip governed by Hamas. These political and geographic divisions have complicated efforts to achieve a unified Palestinian stance in negotiations. Additionally, the world witnessed a series of conflicts in May 2021 that resulted in a deadly exchange of fire between Israel and Hamas, the militant group in control of the Gaza Strip. The violence resulted in significant loss of life and widespread destruction. This event reignited international efforts to broker a ceasefire and address the long-standing issues fueling the conflict. The international community has also been divided on the issue. Some nations strongly support Israel's right to self-determination and security, while others advocate for Palestinian rights and condemn what they see as Israeli aggression. This divide reflects the broader complexities of the Middle East and the power dynamics at play. Or the final prophecy. The question is whether there is a prophetic significance to these ongoing events, and if so, what is the final prophecy? The Bible contains numerous prophecies that have been interpreted in various ways. One such prophecy that often surfaces in discussions about Israel and its future is the return of Jesus Christ. The New Testament references Jesus' return and the role Israel will play in that event. In the book of Matthew, Jesus speaks about the signs of the end times, saying, "And this gospel of the kingdom will be preached in the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come." Matthew 24:14. Many interpretations link the re-establishment of Israel as a nation to these end-time prophecies. However, interpretations vary widely. Not all Christians agree on the details. Some believe establishing Israel was crucial in fulfilling these prophecies, while others see a more symbolic or spiritual significance to these events. As we navigate the complexities of the war in Israel and its dark truths, we must remain aware of these prophecies and their potential implications. People from various religious backgrounds look to these texts for guidance and understanding, and they influence the perspectives of individuals and nations. Question for reflection. In light of the war in Israel, its dark truths, and the potential prophetic significance, a crucial question emerges. How can individuals and nations work towards a resolution that respects the rights and aspirations of both Israelis and Palestinians, while also acknowledging the deep historical and religious ties to the land? This question challenges us to consider the role of diplomacy, the importance of empathy and understanding, and the need for a nuanced approach that recognizes the complexity of the conflict. Israel's past, present and future are intertwined with millions of people's beliefs and actions, making it one of the most compelling and contentious issues of our time. As we strive to understand and address these matters, we must navigate the intricate web of history, faith and politics to seek a path toward peace, justice and reconciliation.